everybody, my name is Ann Scarberry and welcome back to my channel. I've been wanting to make one of these crocheted lettering sweaters or sweatshirts for quite a while, so I finally had a chance to do it, and so I'm going to take you along and show you what I did. The first thing I did was buy a sweatshirt that I didn't want to spend a ton of money on it because I wasn't sure if it was going to work. So I ran into Ross, which I've only been there like a couple times, and I actually found this Tommy Hilfiger sweatshirt for $20. And unfortunately, it is a polyester blend, and this particular fabric dye that I used, this one is not for polyester, it's for cotton, but they do make a polyester blend type fabric dye. So it didn't absorb into the fibers as well, but it still worked. I watched several YouTube videos on how to do this successfully. So what I did, I used very hot water, and I just used my kettle there to make sure the water was pretty warm. And I got my sweatshirt wet before I dumped it into the hot water dye mixture. Now there is a formula for how much dye you should use for how many pounds of fabric you're using. I just did half the bottle. I just kind of followed what other people on YouTube were doing. So this is half of a bottle of dye with just enough water to cover it when I submerge the sweatshirt into the water and dye mixture. So definitely wear gloves, and I just kept moving it around and dumping it and squishing it and trying to get it completely covered with the green dye. I let the sweatshirt soak for about an hour, and I just kept coming back and stirring it. And then I came over to the sink and I pulled it out of the dye and I wrung it out as best I could. And then I ran water over the sweatshirt and just kept squeezing it until the water ran clear. And then I threw it in the washer on a quick cycle with some mild detergent, and I washed it and dried it. While it was washing, I made myself a very long crochet chain. Now, I was hoping that sweatshirt would have been like a Kelly green color, but it ended up being a light mint, so I would have chosen a different color of yarn. But again, YouTube, how to make a chain. I am not an expert crocheter, whatever you call them. I can do a chain, and that's pretty much it. So I made a very long chain, and then when my sweatshirt was dry, this is what it looked like. Most of the dye just washed off because it is polyester and not cotton. I laid the chain out in a cursive style. I'm trying to spell the word lucky. I thought about doing lucky mom, but 2 hours into this, I realized I'm just gonna write the word lucky and be happy with that. To attach the chain to the sweatshirt, I'm just using a large embroidery needle, and I threaded it with the same color yarn, and I'm just stitching it on top, up and down. Nothing technical here. I'm just attaching the yarn to the sweatshirt in the fashion. I actually wanted to go across the front, but it went straight downhill. So there it is. I'm sure there's an easier way to do that. If you have one, please let me know in the comments. And next time maybe I will show it your way, because this was the hardest way I think I did it. That was pretty much the hardest way to do it. So I want to change the ribbon on the ties because that doesn't go very well. But other than that, it actually turns out pretty cute, and it looks cute on. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed, liked, or commented. I will see you in the next video.